You know I gotta rep my girl. What's up, friends? Today I have another awesome tutorial to break down for y'all. So if you haven't seen my last tutorial, I went ahead and broke down this clip. And if you want to watch it, it's going to be in the link somewhere. And now today I want to show you how I color graded it. Now you can use your preferred video editing software, but for me, I'm going to be using DaVinci Resolve 18. So before I continue, I just want to say that I used a plugin called Dehancer, and I believe they have a free trial on their website right now. And that's what I use to color grade from this to this. I highly recommend Dehancer. I've used it a lot in my own commercial work and music video and also short films. If you use code SETA, you get a 10% discount at checkout. All right, now that we did the cloning effect, we can go ahead and bring our footage over to DaVinci Resolve and we can start color grading it. So this is what DaVinci Resolve looks like in the color section. And if you ever try to color grade your footage on DaVinci Resolve, it's a node-based layer, which to me, I prefer that because you're able to manipulate each node and keep it separate instead of rather stacking layers. You have separate nodes to really combine and make your image just look really good. So now in DaVinci Resolve, we can go ahead and add a corrector node, and we're gonna pin these lines to the green sides of this node. For my first node, I like to add noise reduction just to clean up the footage and to remove any grain that I don't want. So we'll go ahead and drag and drop it there. And then I like to use the estimated type instead of faster, I put better. And then the threshold, I just raise it up a little bit. So like in some of these shots right here, you can tell where grain is the heaviest. And then whenever I apply that effect for noise reduction, it seems to take care of that by itself. I'm gonna right click on this node and I'm gonna add another serial node. And now this one is gonna be our color space transform. So that pretty much means you're gonna add a Rec 709 LUT onto it, which is like a basic color LUT for you to just start manipulating your footage after that. We're gonna go back to the effect library and type in color space transform. Second option here, I'm just gonna drag and drop. So for the input color space, I'm gonna go ahead and put what I used, which was Sony 3 Gamut 3 Cine. And as for the input gamma, I used Sony S-Log 3. So we're gonna find it right there, perfect. And you can see how it changes your color instantly. See? For the output color space, I like to be safe than sorry. I put Rec 709. And for the output gamma, I put gamma 2.4. Alrighty, after we did those settings, we're gonna go ahead and right click on the same node, add another serial node. And then from here, I just scroll down and then I find Dehancer Pro 7. So I pretty much leave these settings the same since we already have Rec 709 applied to the second node. And I just go ahead and click the film profile and I try to just find the one that looks appealing to me, which was this Kodak 125 film profile. And then from there, I quickly go to the film print and I click Kodak 2383. So I know I'm gonna get flamed on for this, but for the third node with Dehancer, I went ahead and put the temperature to 300. I don't know why I did that. I think it looks better. You probably could do it in the settings, but I'm still getting used to using Dehancer, so we're trying. And for the color space transform node, which was the second one, I actually brought the shadows up to around 50, 51. And then back to the Dehancer Pro node, I actually raised the offset green to 20.52 and I put the color boost to around 26. Also, another big thing that I did in the Dehancer Pro node is I enabled halation and I also enabled bloom and film grain. For our Kodak 2383 print film, we keep the target white on 0. For the exposure, I actually set it to negative 0.909. And another big thing I do is I set the color density here all the way to max. And another thing I enabled too was this film compression. And as you can see, this is our before and that's our after. Before, after. I just like the old vintage film look. I think it really adds a lot of detail with the grain and the halation. Pretty much the halation is the light spill, how much light is spilling through the subject, like outlining the subject. So you can see, since this was a digital camera, it's not gonna have film grain, halation, but we can manipulate this footage with Dehancer to really make it look like film. All in all, this was so much fun to do. I love Dehancer a lot. I use it for pretty much all my projects. And yeah, click like and subscribe if you liked the video. So that was it for this tutorial. I really hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments what tutorial you'd like to see next. I would love to do another VFX tutorial. Those are a lot of fun to do. I wanna start doing cinematography and also like just lighting breakdowns. Thank you again, friends, and I love you.